Welcome to gentle stretching to heal your meniscus. Sit in a shape similar to what I have, with your hips as high as they need to be so that you create comfort for your knees. That's the most important thing, comfort in your knees. So when you get that height, see if you can bring your knees together, but if that creates pain, open your knees as wide as they need to go so that you have comfort. To give you a little context of the meniscus, touch your thigh bone. The thigh bone is called the femur. At the bottom of the thigh bone are two wheels called condyles. The shin bone is called the tibia. Where the meniscus is on top of the tibia is called the tibia plateau. When your knees bend and straighten, the wheels at the bottom of the femur have a rotation that they do. The thigh bone has a little external rotation and the tibia has a little internal rotation. However, the meniscus, even though it's on the tibia, it follows the wheels of the femur, and that's what creates the stretch in the meniscus, and that's what we're going to do, is add to that stretch in order to create healing for your meniscus. So once you have the right height and the right position so that you are comfortable. If this is too much stretch for your ankles, put a sock or something underneath your ankles so you have support. We don't want any bony discomfort as part of this process. The second toe comes in line with the shin bone. Start to breathe deeply. So in this position, because your knees are bent, the meniscus is already in a little bit of a stretch, and we're going to add to this stretch. Bring your hands onto your heels. Put your mind and your attention in the space of the tibial plateau and your meniscus, and gently, oh so gently, press your heels to the outside, which will increase the internal rotation of your tibia and add to the stretch of the meniscus. So what's important is that you are feeling your knee, you're feeling your meniscus as you do this very gentle stretch, and that you breathe. And if you feel like that's enough for you, then you just stay there and say breathe maybe for about a minute, do the stretch. If you're ready for more, let your toes come in. So just rotating your toes in increases the rotation on the tibia. So when you bring your thumbs to your heels and add that pushing out, which is increasing the internal rotation of the tibia and increasing the stretch on the meniscus, you are doing the same thing. You're breathing, you're feeling into the meniscus in the space between your femoral condyles, the wheels, and the tibial plateau. And let's do one more breath there. And just slowly let that go. Bring your legs up one at a time and bring them out in front of you slowly. And tighten your thigh muscles. Tighten your thigh muscles so that you're contracting everything to give support to your knees. Another thing that makes a big difference with supporting healing for the meniscus is softening the tissues of the calves and the hamstrings, and there's a couple videos for that here on my channel. All the best to you with healing your meniscus, and please comment to let me know what helped you and if you have any questions.